Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Hilma Tajweed, helping you read. Inshallah, as usual, before we start, someone kindly on YouTube let me know whether you can hear me, whether the audio one is audible, and whether the volume of the audio is fine. I think it should be working from my end, but I don't know how loud it is. So inshallah, please let me know. I'm going to try to check on my phone, but it's never the same. I can't actually see it there. So if you're joining in, please let me know about the audio before we start. Let me check on my other phone, inshallah. Subhanallah azim. Astaghfirullah. Okay, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brother Hamza Rahman, can you let me know? Okay, audio is fine. What about the level? Let me check on this phone. Subhanallah. Always some advert playing, huh? Alhamdulillah. Okay. Okay. Wa alaikum salam. Right. Seems to be fine on my end. Okay. Thank you, Brother Hamza. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Jazakallahu khairan. Brother Hamza, I've been away, so we haven't been able to catch up. I do apologize once again. I'll explain, inshallah. Khair. For those of you who don't know, let me bring my right. If you're joining for the first time, welcome. My name is Ashik from Hilma Tajweed, helping you read, so consider subscribing. For those of you who don't know, I also have another channel. My main channel is called Hilma Tech. I teach about tech stuff there, nothing to do with Islam, so go there and give me some love. We have a temporary Google page where you can find some information, like some resources, okay? And also there's a contact page if you want to leave me a message. And finally, there's also a donation page, paypal.me/Hilma Tajweed, or Western Union with a bank detail you can transfer. Inshallah, if you do donate, your contribution will be put back into the channel, the whole platform, and it will be considered sadaqah jariyah for you, inshallah. So please consider donating and make dua for those who have contributed, alhamdulillah, to the channel so far. We're able to continue these, and also I am working on the website, which is still not done, but inshallah, make dua. Okay, khair. So for today, we are going to do Surah Al Kahf. My Cisco Webex is open. Let me just double check. We're not going to take too much time. We have to finish by 4:30, inshallah. At 4:30, I want to give myself a few minutes. I have one lesson to do. At the moment, I only have one student, which I'm teaching, who I'm teaching. My other student is not well for a few weeks now, but we're going to do some lessons, inshallah, in the near future. Khair. Okay. Surah Al Kahf, Brother Hamza, I know we tested a system whereby you could do a co-host. Do you want to do a co-host today? We haven't really, discussed it. I know it's a bit last minute as well. It's up to you. Let me know. I don't even know if I can actually do this. If you can, let me know. Come on to Webex. We'll see if we can do it. But it might be a bit disruptive because we have to finish by 4:30. So just to remind you, you need to make sure your audio is fine. You need to make sure your connection is fine, and there's a few conditions that those of you who have been here before, they should know how this whole thing works, inshallah. Okay? Khair. Oh, why am I not even showing up on my own? I'm not even showing up. Okay. So Brother Hamza Rahman, if you want to come on Cisco, come. We'll see if we can, create a breakout room for you, as we discussed before. Okay? Inshallah. Khair. While we're waiting, so if Brother Hamza does come in today, he will help me to filter out those with audio issues, connection issues. Also, please, because we have to finish by 4:30, not just because of this. This is not for beginner students level. This is for those who are able to recite and who are able to correct within one or two correction and move on. Fluency generally okay. No makhraj mistakes. A few sifa mistakes, but with correction should be okay. Generally for advanced students. Please, brothers and sisters, this is not a correction exercise in terms of basic tajweed. If you do not have basic tajweed, this is not a session for you. We have a second session that we do, alhamdulillah, other days, usually on Monday, sometimes on Wednesdays. Unfortunately, this week I was on a little travel. I couldn't do it. And last Friday I was not well, so we couldn't do Surah Al Kahf. Inshallah today, I'm still not great today. But inshallah, the Quran is shifa, so let's see what we can do. Okay, Brother Hamza Rahman is here on Cisco. I'm going to add him as a enable breakout section. I'm going to make Brother Hamza a co-host, inshallah. If I remember how to do this. Now, if you bear with me a little bit, let me just sort this out. So, Brother Hamza, come on, inshallah. We'll introduce you so people know what's happening. How do I do the breakout session? There you go. Create assignments. I'm gonna put 4 sessions. Create assignments. And Brother Hamza. Okay. Right. Brother Hamza.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh. It's up to you if you want to show your camera at this stage. That's really up to you. If you remember, we did this before.
Yes.
And now I'm panicking because I don't remember how I did this for you. Okay. So you are in a breakout session right now, number 2. Okay.
Yep.
Move to breakout session or you're fine. Start breakout session. Okay. I've put Brother Hamza in a breakout session. Are you there, Brother Hamza?
Yes. Shall I press join?
Yes, please. Inshallah.
Join.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Now, Brother Hamza is in a breakout session. All right. So what that means is I'm going to put people through there. He's going to filter you and then come back in here to make sure you have the right conditions to be able to recite, inshallah. If I do this correctly, we will be fine. We tested it once before only, but it was about 2 weeks ago. So, khair, let's see what happens. Okay, the rest of you can start joining in, inshallah. And we'll see if we can do this without any problems. It might go horribly wrong today. But khair, we'll learn. Okay. Alright, so who do we have on our main session? No one has joined in yet. Main session, main meeting, nobody. Okay, now this is for those who want to join and recite Surah Al Kahf. You can join, inshallah, unless I've done something completely wrong. Participants is 2. Meeting participants, anyone can share. Breakout session, change role to co-host. I've made Brother Hamza a co-host, so he will be able to do some things. Okay, do we have anyone else? No one has joined. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Let me take some questions on YouTube, inshallah. So, Aman Gamez, wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh. And we have Aziz Abu Bakr, mashallah, wa iyak, jazakallahu khairan. Kadir Mohideen, assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh, mashallah. And Rehana Z Rahman, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, do we have anyone today who wants to recite Surah Al Kahf? This is a sunnah of Friday. It is recommended to do. As a minimum, some people say to do the first 10 ayah. Of course, it is much better to do the whole Quran, the whole surah, which is why we're trying to keep reviving this sunnah, and it gives everyone an opportunity, including myself. Otherwise, I may also get lazy and not recite the whole surah. So this way, it gives me no choice, which is good. Alhamdulillah. So we do the whole thing together. Now, no one has joined in on our main session for some reason. Why is this? Okay, I'm going to end this. It's not working for some reason. Right, Brother Hamza, if you listening, I don't think anyone has joined in. I don't know what's going on, but inshallah. Yes, Rehana, you can read, of course, inshallah. I hope you're an advanced student, please. So join in. The link is in the description below for how to join with Webex. Let me put the link in again, inshallah. And Abu Jafar, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, so while we're waiting for the breakout sessions to close and waiting for anyone to join into Recite, a couple of announcements from probably next week or at least the end of the month. We may stop using Webex, Cisco Webex. I may switch to a different server. You've heard of probably Discord server. I've tested it on my tech channel. Seems to be working fine. Somebody who teaches Arabic said to me they used it for a lot of students and it was okay. So we may try that. We'll see how it goes, inshallah. Okay, Brother Hamza, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah, for some reason, no one was joining in. I don't know if we did something on our end, but there was no one in my room. There was no one in your room. I couldn't even send anyone. So I thought maybe people are shy today, so nobody wants to join. So you can be here, be a co-host with me for now, okay?
Okay, it's fine.
Unless if you want to recite, you're more than welcome. That's up to you. If no one recites today, we'll end the session early. No problem. I will remind everyone, inshallah, make sure you recite at home. And the other announcement is perhaps, inshallah, there is a Islam channel. Possibly, I might appear on it next month on the 6th of October. It's a program called Living the Life, and I've been on there before once, but through Heal My Tech. I was talking about tech stuff. But inshallah, if I do go for the Tajweed channel this time, we'll be talking about obviously the Quran and the various shows we've been doing and try to help people create more awareness about recreating a relationship with the Quran, inshallah. Khair. So
Inshallah, I'm good.
I mean. Okay, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We have Muhammad Habse and we have Amina M. Wa alaikum salam. No one wants to recite today. Brother Rahman, do you want to get this show on the road?
Yeah, we need to get started.
Inshallah. Your audio is a bit low. Are you far from your...
No, I'm not far.
Okay, inshallah. Khair. Let's get cracking with you, inshallah. And maybe other people. And as long as there's no one, you can keep reciting if you want.
Okay, it's gonna, I'm using the Quran app, it's gonna get stuck.
You may get stuck.
No, I said I'm using a Quran app that's gonna get up Surah Al Kahf.
Okay, inshallah. Khair, no problem.
Okay, shall I start?
Inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات.
Start again, brother. I think you made a mistake. Once again. قيما
لينذر بأسا.
No. لينذر ذا الكسرة.
قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا حسنا ماكثين فيه أبدا وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا.
Stop. وينذر الذين قالوا خا is heavy.
وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا.
I think you're doing from memory or something.
looking
قا
Sweden.
Yeah. قاف فتحة ألف, so long vowel. قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا.
وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا ما لهم به من علم ولا لآبائهم كبرت كلمة تخرج من أفواههم إن يقولون إلا كذبا فلعلك باخع نفسك على آثارهم إن لم يؤمنوا بهذا الحديث أسفا إنا جعلنا ما على الأرض زينة لها لنبلوهم أيهم أحسن عملا. وإنا لجاعلون ما عليها صعيدا جرزا أم حسبت أن أصحاب الكهف والرقيم كانوا من آياتنا عجبا إذ أوى الفتية إلى الكهف فقالوا ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا فضربنا على آذانهم في الكهف سنين عددا ثم بعثناهم لنعلم أي الحزبين أحصى لما لبثوا أمدا.
Again this ayah.
ثم بعثناهم لنعلم أي
لنعلم
لنعلم أي الحزبين أحصى لما لبثوا أمدا.
Once again.
ثم بعثناهم لنعلم أي الحزبين أحصى لما لبثوا أمدا. نحن نقص عليك نبأهم بالحق إنهم فتية آمنوا بربهم وزدناهم هدى وربطنا على قلوبهم إذ قاموا فقالوا رب السماوات
فقالوا ربنا رب السماوات
فقالوا ربنا رب السماوات والأرض لن ندعو من دونه إلها لقد قلنا إذا شططا إذا شططا هؤلاء قوم اتخذوا من دونه آلهة لولا يأتون عليهم بسلطان بين فمن أظلم ممن افترى على الله كذبا وإذ اعتزلتموهم وما يعبدون إلا الله فأووا إلى الكهف ينشر لكم ربكم من رحمته ويهيئ لكم من أمركم مرفقا وترى الشمس إذا طلعت تزاور عن كهفهم ذات اليمين وإذا غربت تقرضهم ذات الشمال وهم في فجوة منه ذلك من آيات الله من يهد الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا وتحسبهم أيقاظا وهم رقود ونقلبهم ذات اليمين وذات الشمال وكلبهم باسط ذراعيه بالوصيد
وكلبهم باسط ذراعيه بالوصيد
وكلبهم باسط ذراعيه بالوصيد لو اطلعت عليهم لوليت منهم فرارا ولملئت منهم رعبا وكذلك بعثناهم ليتساءلوا بينهم قال قائل منهم كم لبثتم قالوا لبثنا يوما أو بعض يوم قالوا ربكم أعلم بما لبثتم فبعثوا أحدكم بورقكم هذه إلى المدينة فلينظر أيها أزكى طعاما فليأتكم برزق منه وليتلطف ولا يشعرن بكم أحدا إنهم إن يظهروا عليكم يرجموكم أو يعيدوكم في ملتهم ولن تفلحوا إذا أبدا وكذلك أعثرنا عليهم ليعلموا أن وعد الله حق وأن الساعة لا ريب فيها إذ يتنازعون بينهم أمرهم فقالوا بنوا عليهم بنيانا ربهم أعلم بهم قال الذين غلبوا على أمرهم لنتخذن عليهم مسجدا فيقولون ثلاثة رابعهم كلبهم ويقولون خمسة سادسهم كلبهم رجما بالغيب ويقولون سبعة وثامنهم كلبهم قل ربي أعلم بعدتهم ما يعلمهم إلا قليل فلا تمار فيهم إلا مراء ظاهرا ولا تستفت فيهم منهم أحدا ولا تقولن لشيء إني فاعل ذلك غدا إلا أن يشاء الله واذكر ربك إذا نسيت وقل عسى أن يهديني ربي لأقرب من هذا رشدا ولبثوا في كهفهم 300 سنين وازدادوا تسعا
وازدادوا تسعة long vowel do
قل الله أعلم بما لبثوا له غيب السماوات والأرض أبصر به وأسمع
صاد heavy أبصر به وأسمع
أبصر به وأسمع ما لهم من دون ولي ولا يشرك في حكمه أحدا واتل ما أوحي إليك من كتاب ربك لا مبدل لكلماته ولن تجد من دونه ملتحدا واصبر نفسك مع الذين يدعون ربهم بالغداة والعشي يريدون وجهه ولا تعد عيناك عنهم تريد زينة الحياة الدنيا
عنهم تريد تا ضم تو
عنهم تريد زينة الحياة الدنيا ولا تطع من أغفلنا قلبه عن ذكرنا واتبع هواه وكان أمره فرطا وقل الحق من ربكم فمن شاء فليؤمن ومن شاء فليكفر إنا أعتدنا للظالمين نارا أحاط بهم سرادقها وإن يستغيثوا يغاثوا بماء كالمهل يشوي الوجوه بئس الشراب وساءت مرفقا إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات إنا لا نضيع أجر من أحسن عملا
once again please
إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات إنا لا نضيع أجر من أحسن عملا أولئك لهم جنات عدن تجري من تحتهم الأنهار يحلون فيها.
Okay, what's your has and your ha? من تحتهم الأنهار يحلون فيها.
تجري من تحتهم الأنهار يحلون
Stop,
فيها.
stop, stop. Sometimes some of the diacritics vowels like dhamma, kasra, you're kind of not saying them properly. So من تحته مو من تحتهم الأنهار يحلون فيها.
من تحتهم الأنهار يحلون فيها من أساور من ذهب ويلبسون ثيابا خضرا من سندس واستبرق متكئين فيها على الأرائك نعم الثواب وحسنت مرتفقا.
Again. نعمة.
نعم الثواب وحسنت مرتفقا.
Okay, just make sure you're pronouncing your letters clearly. So نعم الثواب وحسنت مرتفقا.
نعم الثواب وحسنت مرتفقا.
Okay, stop here. I think you're a bit tired because you got put on the spot, isn't it?
No, I'm okay.
You're okay, sure? You want to continue?
Yeah, I don't mind. Does anyone else want to read?
Today, there's no one else. I don't know why. Maybe because I didn't come last week. Everyone left. Allahu alam. Just reminding people on YouTube, there's a link and I've put it on the chat. It's also in the description. If you want to join on Cisco, you can do this very easily, provided you have more than basic tajweed, inshallah. Otherwise, Brother Rahman, if he's okay, he can continue. Brother Rahman, make sure you recite more calmly, okay?
Okay.
There's a technique, is a bad technique that most of us we use sometimes. We will read and we will speed up places, we will slow down. It's not consistent. It's always better to keep a consistent flow, okay?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're going to miss some letters and some fatha, kasra, dhamma. So just relax, take a deep breath, inshallah, and then carry on. If you get tired, just let me know. But there is no one else right now, okay? So you can continue from وَاضْرِبْ.
واضرب لهم مثل الرجلين جعلنا لأحدهما جنتين من أعناب وحففناهما بنخل وجعلنا بينهما زرعا كلتا الجنتين آتت أكلها ولم تظلم منه شيئا وفجرنا خلالهما نهرا وكان له ثمر فقال لصاحبه وهو يحاوره أنا أكثر منك مالا وأعز نفرا ودخل جنته وهو ظالم لنفسه قال ما أظن أن تبيد هذه أبدا وما أظن الساعة قائمة ولئن رددت إلى ربي لأجدن خيرا منها منقلبا قال له صاحبه وهو يحاوره أكفرت بالذي خلقك من تراب ثم من نطفة ثم سواك رجلا لكن هو الله ربي ولا أشرك بربي أحدا ولولا إذ دخلت جنتك قلت ما شاء الله لا قوة إلا بالله.
Once again, please.
ولولا إذ دخلت جنتك قلت ما شاء الله لا قوة إلا بالله إن ترني أنا أقل منك مالا وولدا فعسى ربي أن يأتيني خير من جنتك ويرسل عليها حسبانا من السماء فتصبح صعيدا زلقا أو يصبح ماؤها غورا
Stop. ماؤها. Short vowel.
أو يصبح ماؤها غورا فلن تستطيع له طلبا وأحيط بثمره فأصبح يقلب كفيه على ما أنفق فيها وهي خاوية على عروشها ويقول يا ليتني لم أشرك بربي أحدا ولم تكن له فئة ينصرونه من دون الله وما كان منتصرا هنالك الولاية لله الحق هو خير ثوابا وخير عقبا واضرب لهم مثل الحياة الدنيا كماء إن أنزلناه من السماء فاختلط به نبات الأرض
Again. فاختلط. Make your kha heavy. فاختلط
به نبات الأرض فأصبح هشيما تذروه الرياح وكان الله على كل شيء مقتدرا.
Pause. On your wow,
Yeah.
make sure you're pronouncing your wow clearly. So it's wa. So you have to make a circle with your lips. Not waka, wakana, waka. No. Waka. Circle. Wakana. Sometimes on your dhammas as well, you have to be very clear. You. Make that extra little effort to say you, not yuridu, yuridu. You. Yuridu, not yuridu. Do you understand? So that's why I'm saying to you, just relax and recite a bit more at ease. If you're tired, let me know. You can pause, you can stop because you're by yourself today. No one else is joining. By the way, let me take this quick opportunity to say, if Brother Habza does manage to do the whole surah, if we finish early, if there's time, I will let some people recite from Juz Amma if they want to today. If there is time, no promises. But inshallah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, Brother Hamza, continue.
Okay. المال والبنون زينة الحياة الدنيا والباقيات الصالحات خير عند ربك ثوابا وخير أملا ويوم ويوم نسير الجبال وترى الأرض بارزة وحشرناهم فلم نغادر منهم أحدا
No, don't stretch it now. Don't say wa. No, it's wa. وعرضوا على ربك
وعرضوا على ربك صفا.
Your dot needs to be more heavy. وعرضوا
وعرضوا على ربك
I don't think your dot is heavy enough. ض ضو وعرضوا ض
وعرضوا على ربك صفا لقد جئتمونا كما خلقناكم أول مرة بل زعمتم
don't bounce the lamb بل زعمتم
أن لن نجعل لكم موعدا ووضع الكتاب فترى المجرمين مشفقين مما فيه ويقولون يا ويلتنا ما لهذا الكتاب لا يغادر صغيرة ولا كبيرة إلا أحصاها ووجدوا ما عملوا حاضرا ولا يظلم ربك أحدا.
Okay, pause. One reminder for people who do not know Arabic, that would include myself as well. My Arabic is not great, but it is better to follow a scholar of Tajweed or a reciter and pause where they pause and continue where they continue if we don't understand the meaning. So for you, Brother Hamza, you can pause anywhere you want by necessity, it's no problem. But when you start again, yes, generally you go back a couple of words, but it's better to always start from somewhere that makes sense in the phrase, okay? There are some little tips. For example, sometimes it's a verb or it's a preposition that's okay to start from. There are some, marks in the Quran, some waqf signs as well. For example, we have here qaf lam ya in here in this mushaf. Generally,
Yeah.
that means it's better to pause, but also you're allowed to continue, but it has better meaning if you pause. It is different from across different mushafs, okay, masahifs. There is difference of opinions where to pause. It's not a problem. So what's the advice? Follow the one that you are reading from. If you know a bit of Arabic and you can read the signs, it's best to follow this. If you don't know, then listen to a Tajweed reciter and go with them. Hopefully they will know Arabic, they will pause where it is better for them to pause, and it's better to do it this way, inshallah. That makes sense, yeah? Brother Hamza?
Yes, this makes sense.
Okay, inshallah. So make sure you do that from now on. So pick this surah and do all the poses. So as you read more and more, you'll know where they're posing exactly, and keep that through, inshallah. But the better advice would be all of us should be learning Arabic, inshallah. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, Khair. Continue.
وإذ قلنا للملائكة اسجدوا لآدم فسجدوا إلا إبليس كان من الجن ففسق عن أمر ربه أفتتخذونه وذريته أولياء من دوني وهم لكم عدو بئس للظالمين بدلا ما أشهدتهم خلق السماوات والأرض ولا خلق أنفسهم وما كنت متخذ المضلين عضدا ويوم يقول نادوا شركائي الذين زعمتم فدعوهم فلم يستجيبوا لهم وجعلنا بينهم موبقا ورأى المجرمون النار فظنوا أنهم مواقعوها ولم يجدوا عنها مصرفا ولقد صرفنا في هذا القرآن للناس من كل مثل وكان الإنسان أكثر شيء جدلا وما منع الناس أن يؤمنوا إذ جاءهم الهدى ويستغفروا ربهم إلا
ربهم هم ربهم. Make your ha with the dhamma clear.
ربهم إلا أن تأتيهم سنة الأولين أو يأتيهم العذاب قبلا وما نرسل المرسلين إلا مبشرين ومنذرين ويجادل الذين كفروا بالباطل ليدحضوا به الحق واتخذوا آياتي وما أنذروا هزوا ومن أظلم ممن ذكر
ذو ذال ضمة ذو ممن ذكر بآيات ربه
فأعرض عنها ونسي ما قدمت يداه إنا جعلنا على قلوبهم أكنة أن يفقهوه وفي آذانهم وقرا وإن تدعوهم إلى الهدى فلن يهتدوا إذا أبدا وربك الغفور ذو الرحمة لو يؤاخذهم بما كسبوا لعجل
لهم العذاب
بل لهم موعد لن يجدوا من دونه موئلا وتلك القرى أهلكناهم لما ظلموا وجعلنا لمهلكهم موعدا وإذ قال موسى لفتاه لا أبرح حتى أبلغ مجمع البحرين أو أمضي حقبا فلما بلغا مجمع بينهما نسيا حوتهما فاتخذ سبيله في البحر سربا فلما جاوزا قال لفتاه آتنا غداءنا لقد لقينا من سفرنا هذا نصبا قال أرأيت إذ أوينا إلى الصخرة
no, there's no shadda here. إلى الصخرة not إلا
إلى الصخرة فإني نسيت الحوت وما أنسانيه إلا الشيطان أن أذكره واتخذ سبيله في البحر سربا
في البحر عجبا
قال ذلك ما كنا نبغ فارتدا على آثارهما قصصا فوجدا عبدا من عبادنا آتيناه رحمة من عندنا وعلمناه من لدنا علما قال له موسى هل أتبعك على أن تعلمني مما علمت رشدا
علمت shadda on the lam
علمت رشدا
not غين عين علمت عين
علمت رشدا قال إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا وكيف تصبر على ما لم تحط به خبرا قال ستجدني إن شاء الله صابرا ولا أعصي لك أمرا قال فإن اتبعتني فلا تسألني عن شيء حتى أحدث لك منه ذكرا فانطلقا حتى إذا ركبا في السفينة خرقها قال أخرقتها
قال أخرقتها
لتغرق أهلها لقد جئت شيئا إمرا قال ألم أقل إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا قال لا تؤاخذني بما نسيت ولا ترهقني من أمري عسرا فانطلقا حتى إذا لقيا غلاما فقتله قال أقتلت نفسا زكية فقتله قال أقتلت نفسا زكية بغير نفس لقد جئت شيئا نكرا.
Stop. Okay. You're lucky somebody just came, Murad. So should we give them a try? Don't go away, because if they can't read or there's any issue, you can continue unless you're very tired. Mashallah, you've read a lot today. Okay, stay on the line, akhi. Murad.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You've come to the rescue of Brother Rahman, yeah?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Are you okay with... You've read before, I'm pretty sure I remember your name, correct?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Tafaddal. We are on ayah number 51. ما أشهدتهم.
That's ayah 75.
No, sorry, my bad. 75. Oh.
Okay.
Well, sorry. What? 75, yes. قال ألم أقل لك إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا. Okay?
Yes.
تفضل.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قال ألم أقل لك إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا قال إن سألتك عن شيء بعدها فلا تصاحبني قد بلغت من لدني عذرا فانطلقا حتى إذا أتيا أهل قرية استطعما أهلها فأبوا.
There's a rule here. قرية تي. There's a tanween and then we have Hamzatul Wasl. So قرية نستطع. Yeah?
قرية استطعما أهلها فأبوا أن يضيفوهما فوجدا فيها جدارا يريد أن ينقض فأقامه.
أن ينقض. ضاد فتحة نضو.
أن ينقض فأقامه. قال لو شئت لاتخذت عليه أجرا قال هذا فراق بيني وبينك سأنبئك بتأويل ما لم تستطع عليه صبرا أما السفينة فكانت لمساكين يعملون في البحر فأردت أن أعيبها وكان وراءهم ملك يأخذ كل سفينة غصبا وأما الغلام فكان أبواه مؤمنين فخشينا
م م م
أن
مؤمنين فخشينا
أصل مؤمنين فخشينا أن يرهقهما طغيانا وكفرا فأردنا أن يبدلهما ربهما خيرا منه زكاة وأقرب رحمة.
yes. Also on your idgham with ghunna, make sure you do a bit of ghunna. So zakatan wa aqraba ruhma.
زكاة وأقرب رحمة. وأما الجدار فكان لغلامين
li,
يتيمين
no, li ghulamain. Yes.
وأما الجدار فكان لغلامين يتيمين في المدينة وكان تحته كنز لهما وكان أبوهما صالحا فأراد ربك أن يبلغا أشدهما ويستخرجا كنزهما رحمة من ربك وما فعلته عن أمري
فعلته, not tahu.
ذلك تأويل ما لم تستطع عليه صبرا ويسألونك عن ذي القرنين قل سأتلو عليكم منه ذكرا إنا مكنا له في الأرض وآتيناه من كل شيء سببا فأتبع سببا حتى إذا بلغ مغرب الشمس وجدها تغرب في عين حمئة ووجد عندها قوما قلنا يا ذا القرنين إما أن تعذب وإما أن تتخذ فيهم حسنا قال أما من ظلم فسوف نعذبه ثم يرد إلى ربه فيعذبه عذابا نكرا وأما من آمن وعمل صالحا فله جزاء الحسنى
Again, falahu.
فله جزاء الحسنى
Same uh, sorry, same rule here. We have a tanween and then we have hamzatul wasl. So do you know what we do?
فله جزاء الحسنى
Good.
وسنقول له من أمرنا يسرا ثم أتبع سببا حتى إذا بلغ مطلع الشمس وجدها تطلع على قوم لم نجعل لهم من دونها سترا كذلك وقد أحطنا بما لديه خبرا ثم أتبع سببا حتى إذا بلغ بين السدين وجد من دونهما قوما لا يكادون يفقهون قولا قالوا يا ذا القرنين إن يأجوج ومأجوج مفسدون في الأرض فهل نجعل لك خرجا على أن تجعل بيننا وبينهم سدا قال ما مكني فيه ربي خير فأعينوني بقوة أجعل بينكم وبينهم ردما آتوني زبر الحديد حتى إذا ساوى بين الصدفين قال انفخوا حتى إذا جعله نارا قال آتوني أفرغ عليه قطرا فما استطاعوا أن فَعَقَرُوهُ وَمَا اسْتَطَاعُوا لَهُ نَقْبًا قَالَ هَذَا رَحْمَةٌ مِّن رَّبِّي فَإِذَا جَاءَ وَعْدُ رَبِّي جَعَلَهُ دَكًّا وَكَانَ وَعْدُ رَبِّي حَقًّا فَتَرَكْنَا بَعْضَهُمْ يَوْمَئِذٍ يَمُوجُ فِي بَعْضٍ وَنُفِخَ فِي الصُّورِ فَجَمَعْنَاهُمْ جَمْعًا فَعَرَضْنَا جَهَنَّمَ يَوْمَئِذٍ لِلْكَافِرِينَ عَرْضًا الَّذِينَ كَانَتْ أَعْيُنُهُمْ فِي غِطَاءٍ عَنْ ذِكْرِي وَكَانُوا لَا يَسْتَطِيعُونَ سَمْعًا أَفَحَسِبَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَنْ يَتَّخِذُوا عِبَادِي مِنْ دُونِي أَوْلِيَاءَ إِنَّا أَعْتَدْنَا جَهَنَّمَ لِلْكَافِرِينَ نُزُلًا قُلْ هَلْ نُنَبِّئُكُمْ بِالْأَخْسَرِينَ أَعْمَالًا الَّذِينَ ضَلَّ سَعْيُهُمْ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَهُمْ يَحْسَبُونَ أَنَّهُمْ يُحْسِنُونَ صُنْعًا أُولَئِكَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا بِآيَاتِ رَبِّهِمْ ولقائه فحبطت أعمالهم فلا نقيم لهم يوم القيامة وزنا ذلك جزاؤهم جهنم بما كفروا واتخذوا آياتي ورسلي هزوا إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات كانت لهم جنات الفردوس نزلا خالدين فيها لا يبغون عنها حولا قل لو كان البحر مدادا لكلمات ربي لنفد البحر قبل أن تنفد كلمات ربي ولو جئنا بمثله مددا قل إنما أنا بشر مثلكم يوحى إلي أنما إلهكم إله واحد فمن كان يرجو لقاء ربه فليعمل عملا صالحا ولا يشرك بعبادة ربه أحدا
MashaAllah, tabarakallah, alhamdulillah. And with that, we conclude another sunnah of Friday, the recitation of the entire Surah Al Kahf. Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khairan for our two brothers today, Brother Hamza and Brother Murad. Thank you for joining in. Mashallah, we've done very good on timing today. So we can have another 30 minutes also of live session, inshallah. So what I'm going to do, exceptionally, inshallah, if there are those of you who are not very good with the basic tajweed, you can come on and recite something from Juz Amma, inshallah, today. We will give you a bit of platform, inshallah. So feel free to join in on Webex. If you just want to pop in to say hello, have a quick chat about your tajweed or Quran build up and journey, inshallah, feel free to do so. You can ask some tajweed questions which I may be able to answer. I don't think I can answer every tajweed question, especially on complicated ones. So keep it basic, inshallah. Khair. In the meantime, let me take some questions on YouTube. We have people who joined in. We have I'm looking for Woody. Welcome. Rahma Asanag, watching from Philippines. Brilliant. Thank you. Welcome from Philippines. Welcome to UK. I'm here in UK. Khalid Mahmoud. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Learn pure Arabic with Abu Arib. I deleted one of your messages. Whoever you are, you should know. If you don't know, it is very unethical to come and promote any channel on somebody else's channel, let alone the promotion aspect. I don't even know who you are. You could be anyone. And if you want to do this, then contact me behind the scenes first. Let me vet you. If you're okay, alhamdulillah, I'll have no problem. You can promote, but we need to verify who you are first, inshallah. We have Isa Raz Abdul Ghaniyu. Let me remove that. Who says, alhamdulillah, favorite on Friday. I wish to join, but I'm still not good in tajweed, but I'm learning more here. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah, Isa, you can join our other program. You can join now if you want to recite something from Juz Amma, inshallah. Also, don't feel too bad. Everyone starts somewhere. Myself, I only started 7 years ago, 2013. That's when I started learning tajweed. Alhamdulillah. So I'm a late student. So take me as an example because I'm nothing special. I'm saying take me as an example for you can always start anytime, any age. There are people far more older than me who start and are way better than myself. Alhamdulillah. So age should not be a problem, inshallah. And it's also never too late to start. Safwan says, mashallah, mashallah yourself, or iyak. Muhammad Jiyavuddin says hi, hello. Khalid Ahmed Bati, can we beautify our voice by reading, imitating Rashid Al-Afasi? Okay, inshallah. You ask the question, inshallah, we'll get to you. While I'm correcting somebody on the Quran, I'm not going to disturb them to answer questions on YouTube, so please be patient. So in answer to your question, can you beautify your voice by reading or imitating Rashid Al-Afasi? Yes, with a condition. There's two conditions. One, you should know your tajweed rules. If you don't know tajweed rules, just imitating anyone's recitation with a melody is not going to be fire recitation. So you need to know the tajweed rules, as in you need to know how to apply them, not necessarily the names. And secondly, if you want to further beautify it, just knowing tajweed rules and applying is not enough. You should also have some understanding of what you're reciting. This is why some reciters, because they know Arabic, they can understand what's going on. They will change and they will adapt their tune and melody according to the ayah that they're reciting. So it's not just about the melody, inshallah. So yes, but if one does not know how to apply tajweed rules, it is not advisable to just imitate somebody's tune, because you will make mistakes without knowing, because you're focusing on the tune, on the melody. Okay, inshallah. Khair. Does anybody want to come on and say anything? If not, we can end this session today. And I will remind you that if you're joining for the first time here, my name is Ashik from Hilmai Tajweed, so consider subscribing. I also have another channel called Hilmai Tech. It's nothing to do with Islam or Muslims. I teach about tech stuff. Go there, give me some love. We have a temporary website at the moment, and inshallah we are working on a website, but on the temporary page you will find there's some resources for tajweed. There is a contact page if you want to send me a message, and there's also a donation link. It will be also in the description. There's a PayPal, paypal.me/hilmatajweed. There's also a Western Union with a bank detail if you want to transfer money. If you want to help other ways, feel free to get in touch with myself. Everything you give will be put back on the channel, and inshallah it will be considered as sadaqah jariyah for you, inshallah. So a couple of announcements before we leave. Next week, Monday, hopefully I should be able to do a Juz Amma session for the beginners, inshallah, so watch out for that. And next Friday, obviously, we will do Surah Al Kahf, inshallah. And we may be swapping the Cisco server, Cisco Webex meetings platform, to maybe a Discord server. I haven't decided yet. Inshallah, we will make that decision soon. It shouldn't matter really, because it's just a platform. And also, in terms of students, there is a revert course. As when I say course, I don't mean learning tajweed rules only. I mean learning how to recite the Quran, starting from the alphabets and then going to Quran, inshallah. And I want to help one of the brothers. He's contacted me, so we're going to start with him. But I will add a few more brothers in that group, and we'll make it a bit more formal. We'll document their journey, and we'll upload them to YouTube, inshallah. Which documentary, Khalil, are you talking about? There are two documentaries I want to work on. One is about the full hifz for adults. The other one is for the revert people. So which one are you talking about? I believe you're talking about the revert people. I plan to start at the beginning of October, inshallah. So that's when we will start to upload the regular full journey of those students. It's a bit risky because it will also depend on the attendance of the students. Sometimes it can be iffy, with adults we have a lot of reasons why we don't do something, especially if we make it easy and we say, look, there's no commitment and everything. So Allah alam if it'll work or not, but I would like, inshallah. So from the beginning of October, inshallah. I'm also in the meantime preparing some notes to go with some sort of tajweed course. When I say some sort of tajweed course, the book that you use doesn't matter, in my opinion. It's not about the book, it's about the teaching and the learning, because alif is alif in every single book. The rules doesn't change from book to book, and it's not about how it's presented, to be honest. It's all about the teaching method. So it's about the relationship between the teacher and the student and how they teach and learn. So I don't want to reinvent any book, which is why I use already existing resources. I don't see the necessity of writing a new book. I don't consider myself a writer. However, to streamline, to make it easy, sometimes you can combine some resources into one, which is what I'm doing. I'm doing a summary of a famous book, inshallah, that I will combine just to make it easy for people, for beginners. So we don't want to reinvent the wheel. So I'm working on that, inshallah, and I will get it vetted by some Tajweed scholars, inshallah, soon. But it will take me some time because we will use this for our program. And this is why I will use the people who are going to come to the real world classes as, inshallah, as a test subject to see whether it works or not, inshallah. Khair. Last but not least, for the sisters, we haven't been able to secure any female teacher, and to be absolutely transparent, I don't think I want to pursue this anytime soon at this stage. I'm still by myself. Brother Rahman has offered to help, inshallah, but there's far too much work for me to do, to be able to now go into looking at sisters department. It's not going to happen, so I'm not going to pursue it at this time. If anyone wants a female teacher, I don't have one. We haven't had one. We can't seem to find one, unfortunately. But inshallah, once the platform is up and running, as in the website, then we'll be able to implement and finding female sisters. So in the meantime, even for the revert course, it's just going to be for the brothers, unfortunately. Please accept my apologies, okay? Obviously, you're more than welcome on the YouTube platform. It's public platform. Any sisters want to come and recite here, you're more than welcome, inshallah. No problem. Khalid Ahmed is asking, is lam a heavy letter? Lam is not a what's called an intrinsic heavy letter. It has some conditions. Majority of time lam will be flat, except when it is read in the word Allah, is if preceded by fatha or dhamma. So for example, we say Rasulullah, so now the lam of the word Allah will be heavy because there's a dhamma before the word Allah. Or if we say Kitab Allah, so fatha before the word Allah, lam will be heavy. Otherwise, lam will be flat, inshallah. Okay? Khair. And that's it. So thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope to see you on Monday, inshallah. Make dua. And hopefully, inshallah, I will be on Islam channel soon. Nothing, too major, just a few minutes of appearance, but we'll use it as an opportunity to create a bit more awareness, inshallah. I will give the details, but I have no guarantee I will be on. The producer has contacted me and we have booked a time, but inshallah we'll see how it goes. Khair. Thank you so much, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of your Friday. Don't forget the rest of your sunnah for today, inshallah, is Jum'ah. So my name was Ashik from Hilma Tajweed, helping you read. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.